Hello, 3rd through 5th grade parents. This is Mr. Meyer explaining a little bit about changes to arrival and dismissal time procedures. I'm going to be running through those things with you today, and there will be some slides that I'll be sharing that you can refer back to later, and we'll get these sent to you in another format as well. We've had to make changes because of our attempts to keep people as distanced as we possibly can to follow the guidelines that we've been given. So some significant changes compared to what we've been used to. So please pay very close attention. Let your friends know that these videos are available. And then as we begin school, please follow these directions as precisely as you possibly can. Because if we don't, then we have people who are in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that will just gum up the works for other areas that are also doing arrival and dismissal. So follow the directions closely and things will go a whole lot better for all of us. So let me share my screen with you. Give me just a second here. We'll run through first our arrival time. So first of all, arrival time, the earliest you can drop off your child is 7:15 a.m. If you need to come sooner than that, you can drop off at the gym door, and all that is spelled out in the handbook that we shared. There is before school care available for a fee, so just know that you can use that if you need it. So arrival for 3rd through 5th grade. You will not be entering on Marquette Street. You will instead enter on West Central Park. When you come in, you see the blue arrows, and I'll kind of talk through that. You are not going to turn on this first level. You will turn on the second, and you'll come around. And at this point where this 3rd circle is where you will split into 2 rows. That will help the process go a whole lot more smoothly. For 3rd through 5th grade, it's what we just sometimes call stop and drop. So you're going to stop either here. Consider these position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. If a position is open at either 1 or 2, please pull forward there. We can actually have 4 cars actively unloading at the same time. So you'll stop, child will get out, but walk to the crosswalk to get across safely. There is kind of a holding area here. There will be an adult there watching and making sure that everyone is safe. So just be aware of that. Also be aware that you'll be sharing this space with preschool and kindergarten. So there's going to be littles walking around. So go very slow, be very careful. The littles will be walking with their parents, and they'll be walking up to the church door. So just be aware that this crosswalk will be shared by preschoolers and kindergartners, as well as 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. So your child again will walk to this crosswalk and into the building, and their day has started. So anytime from 7:15 to 7:35 when school begins, you can drop off at this door following this pattern. You will head back out and exit to, not to Marquette, to West Central Park, not to Marquette. Again, if you head this way, it's just going to cause confusion and trouble down here because this area is also a drop-off area. So you'll head to West Central Park and you're on your way. So the day is started. Now, in terms of, these crosswalks, only the one matters to you. This is one way. For the littles, they'll be walking back this way, just so you're kind of aware. So be aware that there will be children or there'll be adults walking back across here. So again, take your time, look and be very careful. We don't want or need anyone potentially being injured because someone's in a hurry and not watching. So please be very, very careful. Now, dismissal time. Dismissal time looks, whoops, sorry, I hit a button there. Dismissal time looks very, very different this year. We're not doing dismissal by grade level. Instead, we're doing dismissal by letter of the alphabet. If you happen to be a 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade family, and you also have a preschool or a kindergarten sibling, you will be picking up here on this level by the church. And also I didn't mention, I don't think with arrival, I'm sorry, I need to go back and mention this. My bad for forgetting this when we were looking at arrival. At arrival, you will drop off all of your children at the door of the youngest one. At the door of the youngest, you will drop off all of your children. All right, so now the plan for dismissal, if you are A to M, or if you have a preschooler or a kindergarten. Do not enter on Marquette Street. Do enter on West Central Park, and you will follow arrows coming in from West Central Park. You are not going to turn on any one of these drives. You're going to go all the way out to here. We refer to this area as the North 40. You'll drive and loop around this North 40 and follow back this way, and then this way, and then to here. At this point, you will split into 2 different queues, and at the apex or the beginning of those queues, there will be a person there with a walkie-talkie. You'll have a name card in your car that they will see, and they will call that name, and then you will pull forward. They'll call the name. Your children will be waiting here in the narthex and the church. When the name is called, your kiddos will be on their way out. They'll jump in, they'll get in your car, and you are done. So that's the basic plan. You have to slow here to make sure that the people with walkie-talkies see your name card. We're going to give you 2 of those. So you have one for mom's car, one for dad's car, or grandpa, grandma, whoever does the picking up. So if you have other people picking up, sometimes they'll have a card. You don't have to worry about passing those around. Your kids will be coming out the narthex doors. They'll get into your car, and then you will exit out to West Central Park. With all of this, especially the first few days of school as we're getting used to this, be patient. The other thing is very important. I know you have read that school is dismissed at 2:10. At 2:10. We're not going to start releasing kids from either this location or our gym location until 2:15, because we want the buses to be gone on the backside, and we have preschool and kindergarten that's going to be doing their pickup starting at 2 o'clock. We want to get them all out. If you come at 2 o'clock or before, you are going to be in their way. So please do not come until 2:15. And quite frankly, if you come 5 minutes after that, that would be even better, because the traffic won't be so heavy then. It will go a whole lot more smoothly. All right. So if your name is N to Z, if you've been on this side before, you kind of know how it works, but we'll go through it. You will enter the Marquette side, not on West Central Park. And when you come in, very important, you're going to make, you're going to make this first turn here. This first turn is where you will come in, because it is one way around this loop. Notice that up here it's highlighted in yellow. That is for buses only. Now, on this level, in order for the buses to keep moving, we can't have you just sitting in the traffic way. So you do need to pull into a parking stall. Please know that we will have individuals here with walkie-talkies as well. Your children will be waiting in the gym. The person with the walkie-talkie will see your name placard and give you a thumbs up, or give you a clue. Once they have keyed in or said your name, then we want you to put your card down. Because let's say you're parked right here in one of these stalls, your kids come out and you leave, there's another card that's going to take your place. So we want to know which names have been called and which have not been called. If you're holding up your card, that's a sign to the people with walkie-talkies that your name needs to be called. If it's already been called, then you put your card down. Kids will be coming out the gym door. There will be a person there directing traffic, making sure that as buses are coming and going, the kids aren't dodging between buses, that kind of thing. So we're trying to take every effort that we can to provide for safety. And you will exit back out to Marquette Street for your exit. All right, so we are getting very excited about having everyone back in school. Very excited to see all of you parents as well. Pray for safety and pray for patience in these first few days with these changes. God will get us through it. Let's just all be patient and understanding that this is different for the faculty, for the students, as well as for the parents. So we're going to work really hard to make it go as smoothly as we possibly can. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.